Numbers coming into this country, both illegally and legally, for many years now have been far, far too high. We've had very high numbers coming in without integration, and that has meant, in some parts of the country, we have seen communities growing up which have their own cultural identity that is dominant and is separate to British identity. And I think we need to see a society where there is a British identity and a British culture that everybody signs up to. Because without that, you have a divided nation. And as Abraham Lincoln said in a different context, a divided house can't stand. Now, that is partly a question of numbers and dramatically reducing numbers. It also means removing people who have no right to be here. And we think there are between 1 and 2 million people here illegally, and they should be removed. Let me give you 4 or 5 concrete examples. Right, firstly, numbers. We need to have a cap on legal inward migration each year, so the numbers are very, very dramatically lower. We need to deport every single illegal immigrant within a week of arrival. There are between 1 and 2 million people here illegally. We need to deport all of those. We need to have a requirement for English language. We should no longer be funding English language lessons, and I agree with the Danish family policy. We should only allow people to bring family members in where both spouses are over, say, 23 or 24, and there should be an income requirement, so only people earning decent amounts of money, say £38,000 or higher, can bring in family members. So you asked some specifics, Trevor. There are 5 or 6 specifics straight off the bat there.
That's your policy, but...
None of which, by the way, you're going to hear from Shabana Mahmood.